What up? What up? It is Waiver Wire Week 4 wide receiver edition. We got all the other waiver wires up, and we'll have the IDPs coming on Tuesday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We're talking waiver wires, and of course, the flavor of the week is Juan Jennings. Once we knew that Debo and Kittle weren't going to play, Juan Jennings ends up being like the next man up, and boy, the Rams. They shut down Mason pretty good, or at least held him in check. Ayuk, they didn't let him do much, but they left Juan Jennings open all game. Are the Patriots going to do that in week 4? Probably not. So I would just pump the brakes on the expectations of 11 receptions, 175 yards, and 3 touchdowns. But man, he killed it. And I know with all the injuries out there, the guys like AJ Brown, Puka, Cup, we're all looking for guys to potentially throw in there. Juan Jennings, we could do a lot worse. New England's probably going to hold them down a little bit offensively, but Jennings, he's going to be a decent flex over a lot of random dart throws out there. So if he's available,
pick him up.
Because as of now, he's available in 31% of leagues. All right. Let's talk about a flavor of last week who's carrying over to this week, Quinton Johnston. I told you guys, he's not like a crazy target machine, but he did get the touchdown. Only 44 yards and 2 receptions, but we know that he's going to be a part of this offense. There's not too much tight end play going on over there. Big pause. But Quinton Johnston, he's only rostered in about 45% of Yahoo redraft leagues, so he might be available for you out there. If Justin Herbert doesn't play, I would not be playing him at all. So that is something that you have to monitor. But flavor of the week last week, and at least he got double-digit points and he got the touchdown. That's all you can bank on when we're talking about these flex play guys. I told you guys to pick up Naylor last week, and just went out there and got a touchdown again. It's 3 games in a row with a touchdown. He's not getting an insane amount of targets. As long as Addison's not playing, I feel like you got to play Naylor. Now, also, we want Darnold to play. We need Darnold to play, or I'm not playing Naylor. So we got a lot of injury reports to watch and pay attention to. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button here and make sure you come back, because I'm all week. We're talking about injuries. We're talking about updates, all this kind of stuff. So come check out the live streams. That's where you get all the up-to-date info. Jacobi Meyers is the next guy that we got to talk about here, because he's only rostered in about 36% of leagues. Maybe he's available in your league. A lot of targets, 9 targets, 7 receptions. Not too crazy on the yards, only 62 yards, but had a touchdown, made him have a 20-point game. When we start getting a lot of these bye weeks, teams that throw a lot, like the Raiders, because they really can't run, their line is suspect and their running back's just suspect. Guys like Jacobi Meyers may have random weeks like this. And I feel like for a flex position during some of these bye weeks, you're going to want a guy like this, because we know that the Raiders are just going to be throwing it a lot either way. And their team sucks. They're probably going to be playing behind from a lot. And if they're playing behind a lot, you have some garbage time going on. Darnell Mooney. I told you guys to go pick him up last week.
Pick him up.
I'm saying it again this week. 8 targets, 8 receptions, 66 yards. It's not great, but when we talk about guys like this, we're talking about like dart throw flexes. And the way that teams are scheming Kyle Pitts and they're scheming London, Darnell Mooney is going to be getting enough targets to where I feel like week in, week out, he could be a viable flex play for you. Someone who's going to get 7, 8 targets like in a game. That's really all we can ask for out of a flex. He didn't get a touchdown, but he still got 14 points. So that's not too shabby as someone you picked up off the waivers and then just threw in as a flex play. And they got Indy coming up this week in Tampa Bay, and we know that their secondaries aren't scaring anybody away. But yeah, Darnell Mooney, if he is there in your league,
pick him up.
Let's do it. Last guy here. He's probably always going to be on this video because he does good enough to like make himself flex relevant. He's only 20% roster. I'm talking about Juan Del Robinson. And the Giants, they suck. They really do. They got Neighbors over there, and I'm sure Neighbors is going to be like the guy that all the teams are kind of like scheming against when it comes to just like the wide receiver position. And they really don't have any viable tight end over there. But look at this again. 8 targets, 7 receptions, 61 yards. He didn't have a touchdown, still threw up double-digit points. He's got double-digit points in 2 out of the 3 games so far. And in 2 out of the 3 games, he's got at least 8 targets or more. Yeah, you could do a lot worse than Juan Del Robinson if you're like super nervous and scrambling for a flex play. They got the Cowboys and the Seahawks coming up. Not the best matchups, not the worst matchups, but either way, Juan Dale's not the guy that the defense is going to be scheming in on. So they could either way, he could bust out these 8 targets on any given day. Is he going to do insane with them? Probably not. But if he gets double-digit points, that's a decent flex play for a random dart throw. So
Pick him up.
there's the wide receiver video. Go check out the other waiver wire videos. We got an IDP waiver wire video coming on Tuesday as well. And hit that subscribe button. Make sure you come in for the live streams because we're talking about all this stuff on the live streams, plus a whole lot more. I will be your biggest resource in fantasy football this year. Can guarantee you that. Hit that subscribe, turn on the notifications, come for the live streams. Go to 420crew.com, join our Patreon community. You can join for free. You can join as a paid member. But if you want to see what it's all about, come join for free so you can get access to everything we got going on. And you see the videos popping up right now? Click it, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it.